All right, give us about 5 more minutes. We'll be on ready to go. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malentin. We're back again for another day of Path of Exile. Today we're going to be running Path of Exile, doing um, a little bit of, learning about the Path of Exile 2 and the things that make Path of Exile 2 function correctly. Now, one of the things that we have is we have some different things that are going on inside of the Path of Exile environment, world, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be trying to get ourselves leveled up, put together in such a way that we can actually we can move forward and do some pretty cool different things. So, Path of Exile is a RPG action RPG game. Um, Today we'll probably play Path of Exile. Tomorrow we'll probably play some Baldur's Gate. I don't know for sure because Baldur's Gate for a while was actually Schmeagle. What's up, Schmeagle? Not much, man. Not much. I'm just sitting here enjoying myself. You know how it is. You know how it is. Good to see you, Schmeagle. So have you been doing, or are you going to play? New season looks like a blast. The new season of Path of Exile 2? Or are you saying new season of Path of Exile? Have you been gone? 100% wouldn't miss it for anything. So you are a Druid fan, it looks like. That's what it sounds like. Okay, so you're a Druid fan. Hey, just listening to what you just said, you're a Druid fan. You're like, oh, I gotta do Druid. Am I right? Or are you just, like, hey, I'm gonna play, but because I'm wondering how, is it the Druid that's drawing you in, or yeah, for sure the new forms look so awesome. Okay, that's what I was looking. I was wondering if it was the Vol side of things that was drawing you in, or it was the Druid stuff. I will say that I like the Druid wolf form only. You can get on me, you can tell me I'm crazy, but it's the Druid form that got me. It's the Druid stuff that got me. Let's see here. Where is it? Announcement page. Right? Okay. So the temple also looks awesome. I'm curious how much tedium is going to be. I feel that's going to be that's bait. It's bait. Don't do it. Don't. Do it, but don't get too. They're going to have to make some changes in that automatically. And the reason why I say they're going to make changes, and he talked about some good things that can come from it. Where you don't have to really think about things. You can just kind of put this there, this there, this there, and that's going to level up this room. Put this there, this there, this there, that's going to level up that room. And that seems to me like that's going to be great. Where the problem comes in, when you complete the temple, whether you go in and do the temple, you kind of do the rooms that you have currently, it will delete rooms. That to me is the problem. Because, okay, I'm doing these things, etc. I'm getting up there, etc. And now you've killed off this room, and that room. Now I gotta wait and try to fill those rooms or make those rooms good again. Well, an example is, okay, so let's say I have a double corruption area, right? I use the double corruption. No, not that would be a bad one, because double corruption, they're definitely gonna make it so it only goes once. But let's say I have a room that gives currency. I got a currency room, right? And I'm running that currency room, and I do the dungeon. Currency room disappears. This currency room disappears. I've been working to get those things to level 3 currency rooms. Now they're gone. And so, is it worth me running the temple again? They got rid of my rooms. What do I gotta do to get those rooms back? Will I be able to get those rooms back on a quick basis so that it is profitable for me to run these things again? That is my only concern. Only concern, Smeagol. Only concern. Now, let's just be honest. We're talking about me. I'll run them anyway. I don't care if it's profitable, not profitable, juice to the max, not juice to the max. As long as I can get in there, enjoy myself, I will play it. If I can't, that's where it's gonna be for me. Okay, so this is gonna be my character right here, shape-shifting wolf. We'll play a little bit on my Infernalist, or play Infernalist real quick and kind of see if we can get Infernalist efficient on leveling. But this shapeshifting is going to be the bomb. And the reason why shapeshifting is going to be the bomb is some of this stuff right here. Lunar Assault. Shapeshift into a wolf and swipe with your claws, projecting an arc of moonlight and ice forward in a crescent. So he's going to crescent slash in front of him. There you go, like that. Like that. Okay? Then this one, cross slash. Cross slash is the one that you knock, you jump back, and any ice shards that are on the ground are gonna blow up. Really good. It requires a talisman. Cross slash requires this talisman. Okay. So then another thing that comes to question, and this is my question. You see where this says physical damage, this one says physical damage. Are we gonna have to push really hard on the talisman? Anyone can use it. Okay. So anybody can use a talisman. Not just a druid. So you can be a Dead-Eye Wyvern. Oh, okay. So you can shapeshift as a thing. Okay. That might actually work out. But wouldn't you want to be... This is just me. This is just me. I wouldn't want to be a shapeshifting ranger or a Dead-Eye Wyvern. No. I wouldn't want to be that. Lunar Blessing. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this out. I wouldn't be that. You know what I would be? I would be a sorcerer. I think it's sorcerer, right? Sorcerer Wyvern. Lightning and lightning. Feed off each other. I mean, why not, right? Why not? I mean, that would be awesome. So the talisman, hold up. It don't say if it's two-handed or one-handed. Yeah, for the more projectiles. A lot of people are sitting there and they're talking about more projectiles and stuff like that. But I would actually use all, if the electrifying wing thing that they got. Hold up. They got a lot of wind and electricity channeling stuff. And for me, it's electric. That is electric. What, projectiles. Those projectiles on nothing. Okay, all right. See, if you look at the Wyvern, you see what it's doing a lot of things. So when you jump back, it throws projectiles. But other than that, I don't know. I'm going Titan Bear this league. Hey, that's a good chance. A good chance. Now, this might actually be the best best configuration to be right here. Just go shaman and start thunderstorm spell and just be like, look, I'm a thunderstorm everybody. Or just doing nature vine thing. Oh, that might actually be awesome as well. I'm not gonna switch. I'm just gonna use this spell basic and control and destroy everybody. The possibility. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Poison. It looks like it's poison. Poison vines. Poison ivy build. Yep, that's what I'm saying. That's like I was saying. That might actually be the one. Because if you get it and you look at it, physical damage. So it's doing physical damage, which is good. That means we just got to get somehow to get poison. Fissures, 8 vines. Attach vines to enemies within a 1.5 meters of the fissures. Limit of 4 fissures. Fissures duration is 8 seconds. Attach a vine every 0.1 second. Overgrown fissures expire 50% slower. I'm too much of a meta slave to go with something that's a bit unknown. Everything in this is unknown. Come on, Smeagol. Come on, everything Druid is unknown. It is completely unknown. So so the vines will do at least 1 point of damage. Vines can stretch up to 2 meters length before breaking. Vines attached duration is 1 second. Each attached vine slows enemies by 15%. Can attach up to 3 vines to each enemy. Overgrown fissures can attach up to 2 additional vines. So what it sounds like to me, poison vine. A second character, not my first. I'm gonna do a druid on my first character. I'm doing a druid on my first character. Either my druid, wish they showed a level 20 version of that skill. Yeah, that would actually help out. A level 20 would help out. But this is me, Smeagol. I'm gonna go ahead and call this out. Either I'm going to play a wolf because I love the wolf, or I'm gonna play a entangling poison vine guy. An entangling poison vine guy. That'll be my situation. It's one of the, if I can get you get the vines, you get the poison going. Is there anything that we can do to make it even better? That would be the key. And we make something better that's going to run and take care of this for us. Because I just and see the ascendancies that they gave us. Hold up a second. There are DOE common. There we go. Where is it? Somebody has the link to the powers, right? There's an image out there. I know I saw somebody had it. I just don't know where to find it. Image. Let's do do it this way just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over to my other machine. That way I can do some stranger searches. Come on. There we go. Somebody got it. There we go. Aha. Copy C. One. And let's look at the other one because there's another one. So that's the first image, right? Ah, so they got rid of the original. They're going to be changed before launch. Ah, that's why they deleted it. Okay, got it. Got it. Well, no reason to look at it. No reason to look at it. So this is one of the things that I right there. That's the one I want. Hailstorm rounds. Do hailstorm rounds, do they exist right now? Yeah, they have you fight white mobs so that so that you can get jebaited into it. Fool me 10 times. Supposedly this and this is gonna be changed. Okay. So why do they show only you fighting white mobs, sir? I want to know what your opinion on that is. That's still in campaign, yep. Because fighting in the end game just kind of sucks. I mean, no, because fighting in the end game is awesome. That's the reason why. Yeah, I heard that they said they're gonna play some juice stuff too, but you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Okay, so bear, wolf, wyvern are all really good. I'm telling you, wolf is the bomb. You want the wolf. You want the wolf.
Witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits.
The sorcerer. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the one. Running a sorcerer as a wyvern would be the bomb.
Foul witch! Your Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last.
Zero 4 test. That's what we're gonna call this. Happy Roa fight riding? I ain't even gonna get a Roa. I'm not a huntress. Give me my mouse move.
I will not join the dead today.
You are the first ones. You're alive. I'm glad to see another. Now I would appreciate it if you could. Reach Clearfell. Find the pillar.
The dead rise again. Oh, I'm going to like it here. Undead.
What? Gotta go ahead and find it. You gonna end up? Oh, you doing Huntress? You're doing a Huntress. Oh, that's it. There you go. Probably LA light spear or something, grenade build. I can't do that, man. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I understand, but I'm just not gonna do it. Me and the Huntress do not get along.
This oozes darkness.
Let's just be honest. The Huntress and I do not get along. Thank you for following, Lewis. Honestly, you're giving off one of those best vibes I come across. Okay. All right. All right. There you go. What was I supposed to do over here?
I just found my path to power.
There we go.
Vanilla, I perceive. My first taste of true power. Impressive size, but little acuity.
There we go.
Well done. Please come and see.
We're going for energy shield, people. We need more lightning, Malatin.
Is this
Get
all
on that
remains?
roar and go. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Renly's the name, but I've smith.
Hey, look at that.
There's a beast of particular dark. Now, if you could channel your. Till next time.
A kind leader. Hopefully he survives.
Welcome to the camp of the Aldi. I fear this land's sick. I like to hold on to bit. Another for my collection. Thank you. Stay safe.
Don't trust
It couldn't-
me.
it's all-
People. Aye, good luck.
Blue life is the only way. You're correct. That's the only way to go. Ah, do I? Man, I gotta turn off these the things. This is what you need right there. That's the one. Got to be level 41 for it. Hellstorm rounds. I got to get that. It looks so cool in the it looks so cool in the thing. I haven't never played it. I've never played it, but I definitely want to. So. EDC Roar? What's that? This is what you want, killing palm right there. Can I go through now? Can I go through? No. I don't want to use the uncut gem. How do I get that? How do I get that turned off? This is Drain Contagion. I'm not doing it. How do you turn off the tutorial, people? I forgot. I ain't played it in such a long time. I don't want the tutorial on. Turn it off. Turn it off. There you go. Disable tutorial. Ah, that was about to drive me crazy.
I will feast on your image!
Nope, no ED or lightning skill, sir. No ED or lightning skill. Ooh, that hurt.
Subsides. What a
More mana!
I got hit with a spike. I got hit with the spike.
Death grants power.
That almost became my first death, guys. That almost became my first death. I can't believe that one.
A descent into darkness.
Dodge rule. Hey.
I wouldn't have
Don't
it
need
any
to
other
tell me
way.
to dodge roll, sir. I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. Level 2. I'm gonna keep counting for a minute. Nope, I'm not gonna keep it. I forgot. I got it. until I can get to the right level. So let me go ahead and show y'all what I'm trying to do. So even if I got this one right, the power that I actually need, one that I actually need is a tier 5 right there. That's the one that I want to use right there. Ember Full Sail. That's right. So I got to get the tier 5 rotation in place so I can actually, you know, dodge, blow some stuff up, things like that. That's going to be the power. Now, I will probably have to get something in between. In other words, Flame Wall, Living Bomb. Those might actually be usable, but most likely I'm going to have to stick inside of this configuration. And when I stick into this configuration, one of these gonna have to get upgraded. So this, I believe, always will have to be upgraded until I can get to tier 5. And when I get to tier 5, then I don't necessarily have to run it. But currently, it's a requirement.
Return to nothing. Out of mana.
So one of the things that we can do though is we would need to get like another
Out of mana.
got a checkpoint. Of course, I took the checkpoint going opposite direction of where I need to go. Because where I really need to go is on the other side of that checkpoint somewhere.
I will dispel you.
Here we go.
Out of mana.
Look at that. Look at who got cookies, baby. So normally what you would do is you would actually go up this side to get more increased damage from your minions. And that works out really well a lot. No. Here we go. Checkpoint.
What a pretty worm.
Right into that. That sucked. My first death. I'm rusty at this fight, boy.
The raven always outsmarts the worm.
Rusty team. Oh, that's just terrible. I should have actually had that earlier. Yeah. Where's that folk eye? I saw a folk eye, didn't I? Try that full guy. Put that in place. Yeah, baby. Lightning damage, of course. Hell. Back to town.
Hello. Stay safe.
So,
I feel like
you have... Even the cracks.
So more like more blue life. That wasn't missing. Somebody said something. I heard up. Could have said something else. Okay. So nope, that's not what. On that, we want prolonged duration or brutality. Brutality. Or prolonged. Let's do prolonged duration. That's where I gotta go, right? This just a gem, still terrible. I use to always select show all. It depends. Some of them are still terrible. Prolonged duration is actually a good one for minions, especially the ones that you have to summon. Like, don't get me wrong, you wouldn't want to do like so this is good for this guys because those guys only last a certain period of time. So some of the suggested gems are, as you said, subpar.
a sister in the Grellwood. Curious. You tarried
got an
too
exalted
long,
orb.
dear sister.
Uh, so Unearth gives you a minion to use, and that minion, those minions, they last longer with prolonged duration. Brutality is the next thing I would do if I wasn't going to have any type of elemental damage or conversion into any elemental damage.
Out of mana.
And that, as you can see,
My knowledge grows deeper.
you want to get as many of those guys out as possible so that you can have a lot of damage. I got 8 of them right now, and as long as I keep using the killing, I'll continue to have 8.
More mana.
Kind of wish we could get a better UI so we don't have to scroll so much. I'd rather pause the game and look at all at once. Now, I used to try to do Contagion and keep Contagion up and use Unearthed Contagion configuration, but I find that it just never works. It never lasts long enough. And what I mean by that is my minions, when you can kill something and they get contagion, right? So when they get contagion, and Unearths can get contagion from a thing that dies from contagion, and so they attack and they have a little bit of damage, contagion damage with them. But the problem I was having was keeping them functional, because the contagion would run out, or you wouldn't have any minions to be able to fight. So as you can see, as long as you got a couple of, you can get 8 of those guys up, they do a pretty good amount of damage. Keeping them staying alive and running, that's where it could be questionable. Contagion thing works out really well.
More mana. I need more mana.
Oh, excuse me. Get the leg. Oh, there we go. And keep going. I got a checkpoint to fail. But we need that wood. We need the thing before we go to that one. And as you can see right now, just off the bat, we've been in this thing, we've been playing for about an hour and 3 minutes, right? An hour and 3 minutes. It's not a good thing. It's not a good look.
What a beautiful monstrosity. Image!
Look at who's got the gas.
Monstrous weed.
Pick this up. Look at that, boys and girls.
Well, well. Who is this that adorns the tree of souls?
Here?
Don't know what happened here. You tell me.
This, there are many. I'll wait here.
Find Red Veil.
The old magics will protect me.
Hey, look at that. Red Veil. Exactly where we need to go.
Blood, bones, and rust. Death in abundance.
Actually, what we should be doing before we even go any further, we should be doing this. Going back to town. And when we go back to town, we should be talking to this girl right here.
Yes. Please,
Bye.
take your time.
This is level 2. This is level 1. We need to sell
It's beautiful. I accept.
that. We need to switch over and get some good health, good mana,
Stay safe
build them up.
if you can.
Oh. So if I get, I'll show you what contagion looks like. Just because, when you do contagion,
Monsters that die while infected with contagion will spread the infection to nearby enemies.
right? So we'll get contagion, and I'll show you what it looks like when you use contagion. What sucks about it is the following. I'll show you.
Beautify.
Now, if you look at the guys that I just summoned, they got a little purple thing on them now, right? And what my problem has always been is getting contagion on the creatures and getting them to die. You know? Now they're dead. I got a little contagion on my guys. So if you look, contagion gets spread. I pick up those guys, they have contagion, right?
This is what we need.
And now those guys don't have contagion. Like that guy, he doesn't have a bit of contagion on him. And so what happens is you gotta get a disparity of the damage output because you don't know if they have contagion. And so you're casting contagion a lot. Just trying to get contagion guys.
Impudent undead.
that was my problem with with Contagion. Not ED Contagion, just Contagion with Unearthed.
Out of mana.
Cast speed increases. There.
More mana.
Like I said, not that great in there we go. There we go. And so that was my problem right there. Trying to figure out, make sure that the Contagion is still going. And when am I supposed to cast the thing? Come on.
I think not.
Looking for something, people. Give me what I need. Okay, all around. Gotta find it.
There's the third.
There we go.
Very loud and
Yeah,
very
the
dull.
pictures. This is how we do. Pilgrim's back. Oh, snap. I picked it up. Let's go ahead. Bam! Yeah. About that. Anything with movement speed would be better than the boots I'm wearing, just FYI. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ah. There we go. There we go.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my... Oh, I like this one.
Now this one. Curious spikes, I would ask. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
There we go.
You have...
Like it.
Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
Woo!
He's unconscious, but he...
All right. So with this one, what we got to do is we got to get the Tree of Souls. We did everything there. We got to get the Grim Tangle now. Which I don't know if we found the Grim Tangle while we were in here. I don't think we did. There we go. Crimson.
The roots here have a mind of their own. I'll need to convince them to part for me.
Yeah, you need to convince them to part. For you. I don't
The wound, only by accounts, a grim. Stay safe if you can. If the Fey spirits are still.
So what's funny about that one is
Magic still thrives.
you got to go back to town to tell her to come back and pop the roots for you.
You've some power, Evermite.
Just
You'd have made a worthy sister. Out of mana.
come on. So, but this is actually one of those ones where woo. Checkpoint.
This druid has seen better days. died in a place he
go.
loved, or some such nonsense.
That's right. He died in a place he loved.
Insolent wretch!
Woo! That actually was close. My heart started beating. Never Eternal, the Eternal. There we go. Woo! That was scary. That was scary. Just in case y'all didn't realize, that was.
Quickly! My family! That bastard tyrant preacher! I said...
I did.
Now, what we need, like I said, is to buy some stuff and sell some stuff. Oh shit.
Sorry, I was just elsewhere.
And we get rid of it. Uh-huh.
I've collected these. Another for my collection. Thanks. Stay safe.
Any lurkers about?
Okay.
Sorry, I was just...
See what we got. Got a 2, 3. The 3. And a 2. So the 3 is a good one.
That one spoke to me as well.
And with the level 3, you can go. You can get up to 5. So this allows us to get other like a level 3 something or other, like level 3 on Earth, level 3 contagion, etc., etc. So currently we're going to be running with different things. So here we go. The living bomb is actually a good one. It's a good one, but it's not what we're going to be really using. So it's kind of one of those ones where you're trying to get through to get to your to get something that's going to function, but you don't want to skimp on any of the things that are going to help you in the long term. So we know we want this, right? We know that we're going to want the Ember Full. Okay, so that's one thing we got to get no matter what, right? Well, what's gonna work with this long term? Now, living bomb plant a seed of fire inside an enemy, dealing damage to the healing or outright causes the seed to explode, dealing damage in an area, leaving behind a fire infusion remnant. Okay, so this is where things can get kind of tricky. And the reason why I say that it can get kind of tricky is the following. So there are support gems that we don't have here, but we do have support gems right here. There we go. We go to all gems. Okay. The reason why we went to all gems is because we want to make sure. I want to show you some stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is when we get Ember Full Save, we're going to throw compressed duration, and we're going to get that compressed duration because that is going to help us in help be able to get it out on a regular basis. The second thing we're going to throw on there is Unleash. So both of those are tier 1. They're tier 1 supports. Automatically put that in the full save. Full save's going to do a pretty good amount of damage. The second thing that we're going to want to do is, like I was sitting there and I was saying, Living Bomb, everything like that. So Living Bomb is okay, but it's just gonna it's just not gonna be complete. Now, like I said, we're doing some interesting ones. Like this one is Magnified Area, Profanity, where supported skills consume a corpse within 5 meters of use. If possible, supported skills deal 30% more chaos damage if consumed a corpse. So doesn't work for us because we are not. I said we are not trying to consume corpses because consuming corpses gets rid of the unearthed. We need a corpse to bring up an unearthed minion. So we can't quite do that exactly. So when you look at so the way we're going to be running right now, we're running with no real supports other than prolonged duration. Now there are things that we can put in here, and this is where it starts to get interesting. Okay. Escalating poison targets can be affected by +1 poison for supported skills at the same time. Poisons have a lower duration, but guess what? We don't have that. We don't want that. Poisons applied by supported skills also breaks armor and equals to 80%. Break armor equals to 80% of poison damage. Sounds good, but where is? We need something like that. Okay. So the reason why you would get something like this is this gives the minion the ability to poison. And that's one of the things that we want, is we want to be able to sit there and have the minion do some poison, some damage over time configurations and stuff like that. Or we want Unearth to be able to do our Unearth to do poison damage. Now, if you remember, Unearth is physical damage current. If we hit them with contagion, there's some contagion damage per second that's going on. Buff deals 100% more damage for each time it is spread up to 300%. So this actually would be really good if we had something else that would help us as well. So we got rapid casting. That's just for casting. This one's for increased mana support. The rapid attacks. That's it. Supported skills get 15% increased attack speed. That is probably going to be better than anything else on the Unearthed minions, because it gives them the ability to attack so much faster, and we want them to be able to attack faster because we want to put contagion and have contagion spread. The more contagion spreads, the more damage it can do. That's the greatest weapon we have so far. So if we're gonna go ahead and we're saying, hey, we got a bunch of gems here. We got an uncut 3. uncut 3, uncut 2, and 2 support gems. There is nothing really on the elemental side and on the other side that's going to help it. So there's nothing in that that's going to help. This could be good. Now don't get me wrong, this could be good.
Fireball explodes on impact and can consume a fire infusion to release a nova of smaller firebolts. Fireball. Living Bomb plants a seed of fire within the target. Killing the target or dealing enough damage to it causes the seed to explode and leave behind a fire infusion. Living Bomb plants a seed of fire within the target.
That's awesome. Now, there are some things that we need to be aware of. Living Bomb is a great thing, but I don't know exactly how to get Living Bomb to automate very well. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to continue down the path that we are. We're just going to continue down this path because this is the only path available to us that we can get an upgraded item piece thing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw support gems out. Remember we were sitting there talking about support gems? So go to all gems. What we were talking about contagion. One of the things that we can do with contagion is we can go ahead and we can grab that unleash because we're going to be using unleash anyway. So we get that unleash. All right, got the unleash. Put that in with contagion. We got prolonged here, right? So what was I saying that we needed? We needed to go to all gems. Uh-oh. There we go. We need to go to all gems because if we look at Unearth, we got prolonged and we can't do brutality. We don't got enough strength. But we can do rapid attack. Rapid attack. And we can put that rapid attacks into Unearth. Okay? I believe that works, right? I should get the minions. Ah, here we go. Oh. Show it. But it should give them rapid attack so they can attack faster. Contagion, we got unleash on it now. So when we cast contagion, it's going to hit multiple different places. Now, one of the other things that we said we were going to do is we're going to get compression to help us long term. Now, got to get back to the cemetery and let's go ahead and look and see exactly how this is going to function out. That we have multiple skeletons to help us. You see that spread now? That spread is what I was talking about. That cast speed up. Tomb of the Consort, right?
Infection! I need more mana. I can create better. I need more mana.
So that right there is very. There we go. A very awesome configuration when we got four things. Because now with the contagion being up and the contagion being strong, you'll notice that now the contagion is being spread by the minions a little bit. Well, those minions, not all minions. Those minions are spreading the contagion.
Show me your power, dear sister. Your soul is mine. Conquer! Right of the full moon. No escape. Conquer! Now, you are mine. My love, I call to you.
There.
Rise!
Rise of the fourth moon. Conquer! Draven, I need you. Rise of the fourth moon. My love, I call to you. Right of the fourth moon. falls soon. Raven, I need you. Insolence. Conquer. Prison of bone. Now.
Go.
I hate to put down a sister witch, but you had it coming.
Woo. Hate to put down a sister witch. That's right. Alright. And that rarity in place. Go. There we go. Now what we got is we got a little bit of things going on. So this next Friday, so next Friday I will be off. I'll be waiting for the release of this game. Now, the new release should be pretty cool. I'm still thinking that what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running the.
Yes?
We're going to be running the configurations that I was telling you about, which is going to be, we're going to be doing the, I can think of the name of it. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it right now. Druid. We'll be doing the Druid. Because Druid is going to be awesome. It's going to be something we're going to want to do. We just don't know exactly when and how we're going to do it. But we're going for the Druid. Alright. So the artificial orb that I just used, or I just put down, the artificial orb is utilized by, okay, so there's multiple currencies. So the artificial orb, as you know, that adds a rune to most gear. Okay, so that's going to give a piece of gear a rune slot. And what runes are, that's what these are. The martial weapons, they'll get like extra damage. Armor gets this. If it's a wand or a staff, it's gonna get, you know, certain things by putting it on certain pieces of gear. Now we've been picking them up, but there's not really anything that we're gonna, not anything that we're really pushing for now while we're playing the campaign initially. Like, okay, so if we were playing the campaign and everything like that, we picked up that artificial orb. We have a chess piece right here, right? I would actually just put it on the chess piece, and then what I would do is I would find one of the things that would actually help me out long term and put it in there. So let's say this one would work, the increased mana, the increased intelligence, dexterity, those would all work. Or resistance. So if you look, our resistances, which should be on the first page right here, our resistances are 10, 10, and nothing for lightning. Nothing for lightning, nothing for, there should be nothing for chaos or anything like that. So we can get and throw okay, take this and just throw one of those in there. Bam, all of a sudden, now our stuff, we got 10, 10, 10. Hey, we got some resistance. Now, you're gonna wanna try to raise your resistances, because the lower your resistance is, the more damage you're gonna take from a particular thing, like lightning, things like that. What we wanna do is make sure we don't got that. We wanna make sure we don't have a low resistance, we wanna have a high positive resistance, or as positive as we possibly can.
Sorry, I like to hold
Now,
on to
other
bits and
things that we
pieces.
can do is we can actually pick up rings and things like that. The rings that we have, though, are not necessarily the rings. And since they're not great rings, like this one's a physical attack ring, okay? we're not attacking. Our minions are doing the attacking. So it would be useless for us to have that ring or to put that ring on and utilize it. So we have some money.
Welcome, violent. If I don't got it, spirits in the trees be dead.
We can do
Feeling lucky.
some lucky. I'm lucky because we got some money. Got a little bit of money. We got 2,400 and something. So we could go over here and be like, okay, let's see if we can get an item, get a, something that's gonna be good. As you can see, some of this stuff costs money, and so we don't have enough money to actually start gambling.
He's a
But
devious one.
you gamble with gear.
I like him.
When you get start to get up, you're making currency on a regular basis. You can gamble for some pieces of gear to see if you can get something that you're gonna like, or get a good base that you can then try to craft upon. And what I mean by that is, look, I got a set of gloves right here, right? We have what's called upgrades of normal to a magic item piece. This one adds a random modifier to that. This one upgrades a magic item to a rare item. So it's like step, okay? So this one, let's go ahead. Hey, we got some life, right? This gave us some strength that goes on to it. And if we wanted, we could actually take a regal orb, make it into a yellow one, which is going to be something like that. But we're just going to leave that like it is. Just a little health, a little things. Because we're going to probably move and throw this away in a little bit. We're just trying to, oh, man. Oh, I hate what happened. Oh, I hate what happened. I get cold sometimes. All right, so one of the other things that we can
Why
do is
look,
we can go in
it's
here.
our local. Feeling lucky. Go make a legend.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's where we are right now. We've got that taken care of. Don't forget, we picked up an item piece, which is right here, that gave us +1 to all minion skills. Now that is a huge thing. It takes our minion skills from the low level it was to a higher level. So as you see, our Unearth is level 4, our Skeleton Warrior is level 4, because we have that extra level. And so our skeletons and our Unearth are going to do more damage than they normally would. Now, what was it? Something I was thinking about as well. There's something I was thinking, I can't figure it out right this very second. Give me a second. I'm going to be right back.